Hi, and welcome to Chat and Chill. So, I've got a very special guest today, John West, or John Wesley. I call him West because he's a gangster like that. So anyway, got my boy Malik as well with us today. You know, already partner from Chat and Chill at Your Average Malik if you want to catch him on Instagram. Before we get into it, I know you can see we're wearing 3 hats on us, you know what I'm saying? Original heritage. Our boy came in. I'm not gonna lie, didn't really know who it was before just now, but their hat is looking fly. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna tell you, look, go on Instagram, go put a link in there, Original Heritage, go put one of your hats. If you're African heritage, it's defo for you guys. Put a Nigerian hat over there, zip over here. I'm saying, everyone come and get your hats. Also going to be doing a quick ad for them anyway, so you'll be seeing them. We talk about the hat a bit more detail later on. But yeah, let's get into the show, man. John Wesley, man, so who are you for the people that might not know who you are?
Where did I start, man? I've been doing music for a minute now. Since I was 11, I'm 24 now. And, you know, it's just my passion, man. I just do it because I love it. I mean, I felt like I had something I could bring to the table. Right. So, I'm here doing it properly now for the first time in about a long time, you know. I mean, this is me taking shit seriously now. So, but yeah, that's all I can really say. But yeah, I do trap, I do rap. Or like 90s style rap, you know what I mean? That golden era shit. You already know. Yeah, man. I'm rolling in the bait in a minute, you know what I'm saying? I'm just rolling in the bait. That's all it really is, because I'm doing what's popular. I've even done a grime tune. I got a tune with an artist called K-Triggs. Close brother, man. Show you like K-Triggs. Yeah, K-Triggs is dope, K-Triggs is like that, man. He's dope, man. But yeah, we got a track called Digging the Grave. It's getting edited on Sunday. The video will be out soon. And look out for that, man. But yeah.
Yeah. So what made you get into music? Like, why did you choose the path of being a musician?
My cousin Wesley. Right. That's where the Wesley comes from. You know what I mean?
Okay.
My middle name's John.
Yeah.
Cousin's name's Wesley. Put the two together, John Wesley. And funny enough, if you go far back into time, John Wesley is a cleric. A preacher, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Some sort of preacher. He's good with his words, so that's why I thought, you know what, it was meant to be. I didn't even know the actual John Wesley before, you know, I call myself John Wesley because I'm my cousin and my middle name. But then when I found out that there's a John Wesley that's a cleric, I thought, okay, this is some divine intervention or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So,
that's true.
Yeah, fam, that's how I see it, man. But yeah.
That's it. You want to hear it?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, considering that you do a lot of different variations of raps and stuff like trap, like you said, grime, 90s style, rap, like, in terms of each of one, which influence do you take from them? Like, who do you look at in terms of it?
So, who's my main influence in music? Grime-wise, Skepta. You know, Skepta's that guy. It's king of grime at the minute. You know, he's been king of grime for a long time. He's been underrated. So now he's actually getting what he deserves. You know what I mean? Rap-wise. Well, new school?
Yeah, so basically stuff like trap.
J. Cole, Kendrick. I like conscious rappers, man. I do like them rappers that fuck around and just have a good time and all that shit. But I'm more into my conscious shit. I like Wale. Wale's dope.
Wale's dope, yeah.
He's very underrated. I don't know why, but he's very underrated. Going far back, let's say Jay-Z, Nas, KRS-One, Common. But you know, I'm not that much of a fan of Common, but I like some of his stuff. But it's only because like my boys put me onto him, and I feel like, you know what, I actually respect him now. You know? To me, before he was a bit boring and it takes time to get to the point. But now
he's very serious though, right?
But I mean, it's his tone. I mean, like, he's always like, it's monotonous. It's just like, it's like he's speaking off the page. But he's very poetic. He's dope. He's dope. That's dope. I love Common, man. Yeah.
Talking of rap then, top 5, bro. Dead or alive?
What's that? Dead or alive?
Actually, underground or famous.
Say again?
Underground or famous.
Even better.
Underground or famous. So I'm asking both or?
Yeah, you answer both.
Okay, so I'll answer yours first then. Then obviously everyone's gonna say Pac, but you know, I love Pac. I love Pac, man. I don't know why I didn't mention him earlier, but like he's one of my biggest influences. Big L. Shame how he died, man, but somehow they all get shot. Yeah, it's fucked, it's fucked, it's so fucked, man. That's that gang life for you, man. Don't get into that shit. But yeah, man.
Read your books, kids. Read your books, kids.
Yeah, man. Trust me, read your books, man. Read your books. Yeah, man. Alive. I kind of just mentioned a few already, but
yeah.
I'm loving Jay-Z's new album. That's what I got to say, man. 444. Yeah, 444. Yeah.
What do you think of that?
It was funny. I haven't actually listened to it yet.
You heard it, man?
Yeah.
You need to hear that shit.
I'm waiting for my laptop to be fixed, man.
I bought it hard copy. I was like, you know what? If I really love something, I buy it hard copy. That's just how I am.
Yeah, you're not hard copy, man. You're not a streamer.
I'm not a streamer, man. I'm too old school, man.
24.
Some wise long ass beard with grey tips at the end as well. Like.
Okay, what was your question again? It was underground and or commercial, basically. Yeah. Underground. The last underground rapper I listened to was Immortal Technique.
Immortal Technique?
Yeah, Immortal Technique. He's from Peru, Peruvian guy.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He was. I don't know. Was he Peruvian? Can't remember. He's from South America. He's dope. Other than that, man, you know what? A lot of the underground artists I did listen to are now mainstream. So you know what I mean. So they're now mainstream. Like Cuz, the whole of Dreamville, TDE. I love Schoolboy Q. I forgot to mention Schoolboy. Schoolboy is one of my influences too. But yeah, man. Commercially speaking, I would say, well, I already mentioned a few commercial acts, but you mean like pop rap?
Either way.
I don't even like pop rap, so I don't even know if I'm going to get into that. But yeah, that's all I can really say, my bro.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's calm.
Yeah.
Alright, then we're going to go into a quick break. Going to be looking at the news right now. So we'll come back to John West in a minute. Usually I would say pass it on to the guy doing the news, but yeah, it's me doing it this week. Yeah, you'll see me again in the next clip. I will see you like in a second, in a bit.
Peace.
In today's news, let's start with a very bad incident that went down in Barcelona yesterday. There was a train crash that went on, and there's reportedly been 54 injured. No deaths as far as I know at the moment. Hopefully they can sort out the situation down there in Barcelona. Obviously if you're a holiday maker and you are planning to go down to Barcelona, just be aware that there has been an incident in that area. I can't tell you exactly where it's happened, but hopefully there's no holiday makers that are injured as well. I can just imagine if there was any family members that had like little kids out there right now in Spain, possibly not think they're injured. But yeah, at the moment there's 54 injured, no deaths as far as I'm concerned. Just be safe on holiday. This story is actually quite weird. It's actually a story happening in America. There was a woman having an argument with a Muslim couple at the car park outside a supermarket which she worked at. Not sure what supermarket yet, if you was wondering. It wasn't really reported in the news what supermarket it was, probably didn't want to be named. But she has been actually sacked from her role. It was recorded as well while she was doing it, telling her, go home, I quote. And she also said, we're going to kill all of you, go back to your country. Crazy video. I'll put a link in the description if you want to watch the video anyways, but bruh, I don't know if she's got links to, the Prime Minister. Oh, they're not called Prime Minister, right? Wow. I don't know if she got any links to the President, Donald Trump, to be saying, we're going to kill all of you, but hey, you know what, sometimes you got to think about this whole religion thing and just don't get involved, man. I mean, you got the Muslims, you got the Christians, you got the Hindus, you got the there's a 9,000 different situations. People follow different clans. Me personally, I just think if you want to be a Muslim, do your thing. If you want to be a Christian, do your thing. Other religions shouldn't get involved with our religion. I just think it's pointless. I mean, if she's Muslim and you're not, and you think that's the wrong religion, shouldn't you just be happy that you're apparently living the best life? So yeah, let's get into today's news to do with alcohol. Aldi's brand of their gin has been voted one of the best gins right now this year in the world. It's priced at $9.97 in most supermarkets, £10 in various other stores. I'm telling you right now, go down there, get a bottle of that gin. I'll put a picture up right here So that's the bottle right there. Go grab that. Go drink that. Also, here at Chat and Chill, you know we like to have a little drip, a little sip. So, all the cast members, when I say all, I mean the ones that turn up, we're gonna be drinking gin. I'll also get producer Cody, cameraman Cody. I don't know what you lot want to call him, but he'll be there as well. Let him have a little drink and then get his take on what he thinks of the drink. Haiti and everything, so you know that's what I'm saying next week. Could have got it now, but nah. But yeah, so we're gonna do that. Hopefully you guys enjoy that little seg. Come through for that. Let me know if you lot enjoy the drink, and also what do you mix gin with? I mean, I don't remember having gin. Apparently I have, but like, yo, what do you mix gin with? I mean, I know what to do with vodka, whiskey, and that. What's gin? Hit me up. I know you got that gin water, but I don't know about that. But yeah, hit me up what to mix gin with, any crime brew or anything. I need to know about that. But yeah, that's it for the news for today. Let's get back to the interview with John West. Hope you lot have enjoyed it so far. I hope you lot enjoyed the news so far. I'll see you again next week, Monday at 8:30 PM. You already know how it goes down in a bit. Hope you lot are chilling. Bye bye. Thank you for coming back. Hope you lot enjoyed the news you lot just heard so far. Now before we get into the sports, we've got to get back to John West. A little bit more, a little talk. Well, before we go into a little bit more about him, I wanted to get into just a little topic that I had in my mind for the past couple of days to do with like rapping and trying to be relevant and how rappers these days come back. We've all seen Chip versus Bugsy. You can argue Chip was a little bit, should I say, not on this thing at the time, or should I say, it wasn't really relevant in my opinion. Then the beef came in. Now all of a sudden we've got an album coming out. So the whole P Money thing.
It's all publicity, man. It's all publicity.
Yeah. So we heard about the whole P Money Dot Rotten thing that's going on right now. Me personally, I don't think that are relevant in right now, in my opinion. I mean, Dot Rotten had this thing a couple of years ago. Same with P Money. And the last time I think I heard of P Money was with KSI, anyways.
Wow.
YouTube videos. He's part of the whole Sideman thing, on YouTube. So I'm trying to figure out, is beef the way to get back in the game right now?
I mean, there's a lot of...
I personally think that referring back to the whole Bugsy Malone and Chip.
Yeah.
Personally, Chip is better than Bugsy Malone. Bugsy Malone is kind of whack, man. I don't even say that because of his accent, man. I'm just saying that because he's very like, okay, I get you, man. I get you in the spot. I listened to you once, I ain't gotta listen to you again, man.
Yeah.
I heard you, that's it, dusted. But then Chip, he's very lyrical.
Yeah.
But
he's got flow.
I like his flows. I like his flows. But the thing is with Chip, his problem is his vocal. Like, but you can't change that, innit? His voice is not gonna break, is it?
I don't see how forces that deep voice. Like, when you talk to little 14-year-old kids and they try to act like
yeah, that's what he sounds like. He sounds like his voice ain't broken yet. But it's cool. It's whatever, man. He's got a lot of musicality in his music.
Yeah.
And I think that's his grime in general. Like, grime is heavy with the musicality and
especially today, actually.
Yeah, it's very upbeat. You know what I mean? It's 140 for God's sake. You know what I'm saying? It's 140. So even some grime tunes are 145, 150 or some shit. I like AJ Tracy. I forgot to mention him. He's dope. To be honest, I feel like he's one of the best and top 3 in the game right now.
AJ Tracy.
Yeah, AJ Tracy.
Okay,
easy. What would I say?
But so would you say then? So obviously going back to like being relevant.
Okay, cool.
Would you say that that the whole B situation with Chip, it helped Bugsy more than Chip?
Helped both of them.
Yeah.
Helped both of them. I feel it helped Bugsy more.
Well, yeah, made it.
Because Chip's already made a name for himself, regardless of anything. You know what I'm trying to say? Okay, Bugsy was there, he's there, people know about him, but he's only getting to that, you know what I mean, that level now, you know what I mean? That Chip was on like how many years ago? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like, so, and to be fair, I feel like even after that beef, he wasn't really popular, and the only reason why he's now actually popular is because he's getting that brand sponsorship from some.
Yeah, definitely.
That is legit probably the only reason.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Totally agree with you, man. Yeah, I feel like beef is a way to get relevant again, man. It really is.
Well, actually, I feel like there are other ways. Like, if you look in like the US, they do a lot more stupid shit. So, let's say, even if you look back in the time, for anyone else alive back then, or Nicki.
It gets people talking, man. It gets people talking.
But the only reason why I brought this conversation up is because I look at P Money, I look at Dot Rotten. They both popped, or you know, they were like relevant almost 5-6 years ago. I mean, I can't. I can't really think of a track that.
That writing's been relevant for a very long time, man. Since I was in like year 7.
Yeah, but I mean like now. I talk to rappers, I talk to producers, obviously, who are like, you know, better critiques than me in the game, of course.
Yeah.
I don't hear Doc Rotta's name. I don't hear.
You know why? It's very underrated.
Conversation.
You know what? You know what it is? I feel like he was out of the game for a very long time, and that's why. That's the only reason why. And then he come back, and he was too busy with his Minami label as well, like signing artists and getting them to be out there in the forefront. Rather than he's more of a behind the scenes guy. He was. I feel like he's dope as a lyricist, as an artist. Yeah. But a lot of people will probably hate me for saying this, but he's a better producer.
No, I can see that actually.
You can see that?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just trying to figure out if beef is even.
But I do prefer Duck, man. Honestly, I prefer Duck over
P Money.
Yeah, I really do, man. I feel like he brings a lot more to the table. It's like comparing
No,
not the beef wise. I mean, as an artist, he brings more to the table. As an artist, he looked like he would sell much more than what P Money would sell. Yeah. It's like comparing Drake to J. Cole. Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I wanted to say something else. But you know what I mean. It's just like that.
Don't Run is just more commercial. Don't Run is a bit more commercial.
I'll say P Money's more commercial.
He still has
he's a YouTuber to me though.
I feel like Duck.
Yeah, because he rolls with Simon. Like he rolls with KSI. Like he does the football tributes to all the YouTubers. His name is obviously Jamie does it as well. But the difference between Jamie and P Money is Jamie is still able to stay relevant. Like he could put out a track tomorrow, and people would be like, "Yeah, Jamie's a grandma." I see my little brother and stuff. They see P Money as a YouTuber. My brother didn't even know him as a rapper. That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like this beef. It's just used to get, like he's using it to get back. Because he's dropping like 8 tracks every 5 minutes. I'm not gonna lie to you, he's putting out stuff, he's been putting out stuff, but like the last time I really heard from him was on the Power 2011 remix. That's what you know what I mean? Like really commercially. Yeah. We're talking about underground here, but like I'm not gonna lie to you, I do listen to a lot of underground artists and stuff like that from America, but here I listen to them, but majority of the time they're trash. That's the thing, bro. Majority of the time they're trash.
Anytime when it's not even that. So anytime like when you get one of your boys and then they start boasting about one of their don't use the track and they just give you the Instagram and I'm like, thanks.
Trust me.
But anyway, let's get into a quick break. We're going to be learning a lot more about John West straight after this quick break. We're going to go to some sports news. Again, you'll probably be seeing me in the next clip for that. Make sure you got your drinks and stuff. Let me know what you're drinking in the comment section below, man. You know, it's chat and chill. Apparently today we're not drinking, but I don't know how that happened. But yeah, man, let me know what you're drinking in the comment section or eating. And I hope you enjoyed your evening so far. We'll see you in about 3-4 minutes time.
Peace.
So what up, everybody? Now let's get into the news and the whole Neymar bust up that just happened literally today in training. There was a little video footage of him literally having a little scuffle with a bloody teammate, and we all know what's going on there with the whole PSG speculation and how he's not really happy at Barcelona, being second fiddle to Messi, and you know, if you want to be winning a Ballon d'Or, you can't really be playing at a team that has Messi on there. Even Ronaldo, you kind of become a puppet, innit? So yeah, I mean the whole 200 million fee, do you think he's going to leave? Me personally, I think there's only 3 teams that you can go to after Barcelona. Real Madrid, Manchester United, possibly Juventus in terms of like stature. Like, how can you go from Barcelona to PSG? I mean, come on, bro. PSG. You can't even name me one time they even reached Champions League semis, bro. They're not a top team. They just got money, all that oil money, or whoever owns that club. Yeah, man. I don't know if Neymar should go to PSG. No, but possibly. A bigger team came in for him, we should move there, but it doesn't look like Man United are making any killer signings, I should say. As Mourinho already stated, they don't want to overspend on players, so imagine paying 200 million for Neymar when they can't even spend 50 million on Perisic. And who's that? I know what you're thinking. So, yeah, let's get into other news. Everton, Europa League, 1-0, Wayne Rooney's first game at, what the hell's the Everton ground's home ground called? See, hit me up. What is it called? 1-0 and Rooney made his first appearance at Goodison Park for Everton, saying that it feels good to be home and he enjoys wearing a blue shirt. What do you guys think of their chances of winning the Europa League? Well, we have to progress through the qualifiers first anyways, but if they did qualify through that, do you guys think Everton can stand a chance?
Yeah.
Yeah, cameraman over there, cameraman Cody. Holler at him at Cody's not real. But yeah, he's an Everton fan. He definitely wants them to win the Europa League. To be honest, I feel like they have to. They spend like around 100 million anyway, buying Pickford for 30 million. Obviously, Rooney was for free. And that Ramirez guy from the La Liga, ex-Barcelona player as well. Yeah, 30 million's everywhere. Now they want to get Sigurdsson for 50 million. So, I mean, Everton, man, got to win the Europa League if you're spending 100 million. I mean, I don't know about the top 4 chances, but let's just hope that you don't get the Europa League. Actually, no, because then you're in the Champions League. Nah, but let's see if you don't can get that. But let's go away from that. Let's get into women's football. The Euros have been going on. England in the quarterfinals, about to play France. What do you guys think of the women's chances? Probably a lot more chance than the men's. I mean, you know, at least the women ain't losing to like some random team called Iceland. No offense to Iceland, obviously, but come on, bro. They're half of them players are working 9 to 5 jobs. And you got man like Rooney on like 900 million an hour, and he can't even be Iceland. I don't even know how the football works, but clearly spirits is more important. But in terms of women's football, they've done great in the Euros so far. Knocked out pretty much anyone they see. If you don't remember the World Cup, I think they came 3rd in the World Cup 2 years ago. So women's football is kind of growing. I mean, in terms of excitement as well, I hear more about women's football. I even know a few female footballers, not big players obviously, but like, you know, little girls kick ball here and there. What do you guys think of the women's chances of winning the Euros? Also, if there's any women that know sport in general in terms of football, slide in the DM, B. Slide in the DMs. Hi, welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed a bit of sports there. Put down in the comment section below what you think about what's going on in the sports situation right now, the transfers, all of that. Hopefully you guys feel a bit more informed on the football front and anything else we discuss in the sports in general. But now let's get back to John West. To be honest, we didn't really speak much the first time, so you know what I'm saying? Like, let's get deep into John West.
Not too personal. I don't mind. Actually, get personal if you want to get still. Yeah, I don't mind. Ask some random questions. I don't mind. Ask me musical questions. Ask me anything, man. I'm cool with that.
So let's go into something people might not know about you and the whole meningitis situation.
Oh yeah.
Like, how did that come about? Like,
well, basically, you know, how I overcame it is what people that I laugh at and that I love most. Yeah. But let me get down to how it started. Yeah. All right. So basically, I was 9 years old. I woke up one day and I was paralyzed. I was screaming for help. Obviously, like, Mom, I can't move. You know, I can't move. And then straight away, she knew there was something wrong. You know what I mean? So I rushed to hospital. They done some tests on me. They even put some damn fucking syringe into my spine. Okay. Man, it hurt. To this day, I get back pain, man, because of that. I don't know. It was because of that. I had like 6, 7 nurses holding me down. Like, I hate needles. That's one thing about John West. He hates needles. But yeah, what's I say again? Yeah, man. So I was in hospital for like about a week or 2, and during this time, I know everyone's a fan of Dragon Ball, right?
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z. And around that time, it was the Cell games.
Yes.
The Cell games.
Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is the way. Fuck Goku.
Yeah, trust me. Nah, Goku's. Yeah.
I don't know. I actually love Goku, but Gohan, my guy.
No, Gohan was that guy, man. Everyone wanted Gohan to be that guy.
Put some respect on Goku.
You can't respect Goku, man.
Obviously. My love, don't get me wrong. My love for Goku will always be there, but Gohan's the man, hands down. I don't care.
Goku's the man.
Obviously.
Yeah, so
let's just let John West.
Alright, let me back into it. That's cool, man. That's cool. So basically, I was in for 2 weeks. I wanted to see Cell get his ass kicked, innit? So I was like, okay. I even thought back to when earlier on in the Android saga when Goku had heart disease. Yeah. And obviously, Trunks came from the future to give him the antidote. Yeah. I pictured myself as Goku in my fucking, in the hospital bed, just thinking to myself, I'm gonna survive this shit. Goku can survive that heart disease. Yeah. I can survive with them putting meds into me, bring me back to full health. Yeah. So like most people die from meningitis, you know what I mean? So I survived that, and I'm still here today, as you can see. I'm still here today, and
That's beautiful.
that's basically what made me overcame the disease. You know? That's how I overcame the disease. So. Yeah, man, that's basically Dragon Ball, fam. Dragon Ball.
More of the story is what Dragon Ball man, you can survive, bro.
Exactly.
Also, I also want to talk to you about when I first met you. It was at a performance for Mr. Williams, and I was supposed to be on stage. I don't want to go too much into detail, but you was in that very difficult situation at the time. Is it okay for me to say that you was kind of homeless at the time?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. Can you kind of explain to me like how you overcame that? Because I know you're like in a house.
I know about survival tactics, man. No, it is. I've been homeless before, but not that bad. It was a thing where it's expensive in London right now. It's really expensive.
Yeah.
So it's all about negotiation. It's all about the language, English. You know what I mean? And how to communicate with people. How you network Well, network's another thing, but how you just go up to people and just be nice to them, make their day, and they do a nice deed back for you.
Yeah.
Like just general conversation and how you approach them, how you talk to them. So a lot of the time when I was homeless during this period of time, this dark period, which was this year, early this year, for about almost 2 months.
I think it was 2 months.
About that, about 2 months. I was more or less I was B&Bs, hotels, all that. You know what? I went to the council, they didn't want to help me out, so. And I tried to get like a little room, but every time I called, it was already going to be too late. I had to think about eating, I had to think about doing this. And around this time, I was still working. A lot of these people, they give up on the street. And you see them, can I have some change, please? I refuse to be that guy, you know what I'm trying to say? So I still worked, and I was literally in B&Bs and that. But before I found a room and stuff like that, it was kind of difficult to find a room within that 2 month period, because every time, as I said to you, every time I've been trying to call and find a room, and sometimes it'd be too much, and I don't have the right amount of money because they ask for deposits and all that bull crap. Yeah. So my money's gone again. So it was kind of a struggle. So I was like literally sleeping on buses and trains at times, but then sometimes I was. Like I said to you, at B&Bs and all the things there, trying to get cozy. I had the PS4 in the luggage. At least I got to play the fucking Dragon Ball Xenoverse. At least I got to play some of that when I get, you know what I mean? It's just like being positive, man. It's just like you can achieve anything if you just have a positive mindset. That's what I believe, man. So,
what I want to say is like to me, like I remember when I first met you, like to me, like I see you as like an inspirational person. Like you inspired me, bro. Like. I think about the things that I go through in my life, but it's not anything close to what you went through at the time when I saw you. Like not knowing where you're gonna sleep, not knowing where you're gonna end up. You know, every day, for 2 months, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, what would you say to somebody that's going through a hard time? Like, what would be like the John West quote? Like, what would you tell anyone that's going through anything? Like,
life is not really real, but we have a purpose.
Bang, hashtag that.
Because really and truly, see this, what we're in right now, these clothes or this skin, this whole, our body. That's just the casing. The only thing that truly exists is your soul, and you have a purpose. And everyone has a purpose. You're put on this earth for something, to do something. I believe everyone has some sort of creative freedom, or just freedom in general. Some people might be accountants and that. Maybe that's their passion. You know what I mean? Maybe just being in the back's their passion. So, like, whatever you love, just do it, man. Don't do a 9 to 5, man. You'll be killing yourself for years and years, and you're growing old, and you'll be bitter, and you'll be angry, and you just feel like shit, man. You know what I mean? So, just do what you love, man. That's what I see. That's how I see it. So, at the end of the day, this whole world is an open world. It's a video game, man. We're living in a simulation.
It's GTA 5.
Maybe not that bad, because it comes from one of those hitting cops and shit. You're not in jail straight away, man. Like it's Skyrim or something. Like you get. Nah, I'm messing, man.
Let's get away from music now. We discussed a bit of personal stuff now. Let's get into a little bit different. So, besides music, what do you do, bro? You kick ball? Do you?
I used to play ball. I used to play basketball.
What do you enjoy doing?
Well, I don't play that no more. I smoke too much now, man. Too much of the smoke, man. But I cut down though. I'm looking to get back into fitness. I used to do boxing. This is back in 2009, 2010. But then, like I said, I started smoking and shit like that. I started late, I only started smoking like 19, 20 years old. Like,
Oh, so
Yeah,
that's kind of age, bro. That's
maybe 18. 18? No, but it was a spliff though. It wasn't a cigarette. But then I kind of started smoking cigarettes because it's laced.
yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? And that's what happens. So yeah, man. That's
Fuck say.
Yeah, man. That's
So you got hands, yeah? Jeez.
Danny Joshua, come for me, man. I'm messing.
Whoa.
Nah, you finish me.
I'll be out. You should have followed the
I'll be out.
so funny.
I'll be out. No, it's heavyweight as well. It's different weight class, man. I got against Mayweather. Now fuck that, man. He'll take me out too. I know that Conor McGregor's there. Finished, man. I hate that guy, man. I don't like him, man.
We don't like Conor McGregor. Why not? What's wrong with him?
He stole Floyd's swag, man. He stole the way he moves and the way he acts and all that stuff. Because at first, wasn't kind of very humble, like. I think the money got to his head though.
I don't really watch UFC.
To be honest, I feel like
he's UFC or MMA? UFC or MMA?
No, it's the same thing. UFC is.
I mean, always had that kind of braggadocious kind of vibe to him, but now it's the whole like trying to move like Floyd and in his own way, I guess. But it's like even Floyd said it himself, like he's trying to steal my style. You know what I mean? You can see it. You can really see it. You can see it, man. No offense, he's very talented. Like he's a very talented fighter. You know what I mean? He's very skillful. I mean, if it was that way around, like Floyd going into the cage, it'd be game over. It'd be game over. It'd be game over.
No Vaseline involved in that.
Yeah, trust me, fam. Yeah, gone. Yeah, man. That's it, man. That's what I think. Yeah.
We're gonna go into a quick break now, promo ad break. It's actually gonna be for Original Heritage, what we're wearing right now. So you're gonna see us. Well, you're gonna see me again. But you'll see me again in about 2-3 minutes time. Shouldn't be that long. And then I'll be talking about his socials and all the other stuff. So we'll see you in a bit. Peace. Hi. So yeah, quick promo. As you can see, I'm wearing a very beautiful hat right now. Feels great. It's good. Actually, from a guy who owns his own company called Original Heritage. I think in terms of the feel, the interior, beautiful, fits perfectly. It's got a little string here on the side as well. I like it. You see here, I've got 2 hats with me as well. And what's cool about these hats that don't actually think is in the market right now is it actually represents where you are from as a person. He's currently doing the whole African scene right now. So as you can see here, I got a Nigerian hat. Beautiful, very nice, feels good. Feels expensive. And obviously a green one, Zimbabwe. So all your Zimmers come out right now and start representing. Get the hat, bro. In terms of like how the hat is, I think it's really nice. It feels well. As everybody knows, I'm not really a hat guy. So if I'm telling you I like a hat, he did something well. So yeah, man, definitely I would say get the hat. They're currently going for £20 a piece. So do cop a few pieces, not just one. You know what I'm saying? Show some love to your other African friends as well. Also, if you do want to catch all their stuff and that, you can get the website on www.original-heritage.com. If you want to get them on Instagram and all that stuff, it's Original Heritage, at Original Heritage. Also, he's also on Snapchat, he's also on the Twitter, and obviously Facebook at OG Heritage. So do get at them. Let me know as well, man. Give us like a little picture of you wearing a hat if you have bought one. Let him know as well that you got it from the Chat and Chill show. I wanna see what you guys look like in the hat. You can see what I look like in the hat. I'll also be posting my own picture on an Instagram page. You can catch Chat and Chill at Chat Chill Show. Also tweet us up with the hashtag Chat Chill. Do let us know. I'll show you how I look. Let me know how you look. And come on, man. Let's show this boy some love. Original Heritage. Me Africans. Come on now. You see? Hey. Alright, in a bit. Take care, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the little promo. Do get these hats in a bit. Peace.
This track is called 3 Round Burst. It's an intro, just a little, a little taster, just a little crumbs. For you guys, a little crumbs. Yeah, Turk Bay. I'm half Turkish anyway, so I'm half Turkish and Zimbabwean. See that, Zimbabwe? Yeah. Half Turkish and Zimbabwean. It's a different mix, I guess. Got a little sprinkle Portuguese there, but I don't like to mention it too tough. But people like to say I love Portuguese, but I don't know. It's in my gene anyway. But it's not the, it's not the big part of my gene. But yeah, anyway, This track, 3 Round Burst, so I went of course. This 3 Round Burst is basically going to be the intro to my tape, produced by Killer Sound. Big up Killer Sound, he's dope producer. I produce as well, but at this minute of time my facilities ain't there, so I'm letting others produce for me for now. Probably my bigger projects you see more produced by John Wesley or John Wes or whatever. But yeah, man, this track is just basically, like I said before, rolling in the beat. Like, it's not what I usually do. I'm more of a soulful 90s, golden era kind of, you know, rapper. But this is like kind of grime, you know what I mean? But the way I approached it though, it's different to how most people would approach it. I actually rapped on it rather than like done it like an MC, like where it's like double time. There's some intervals in it, like some moments where you hear I go double time, but majority of it is just like it's half time. No nonsense, no illmatic.
So let's put the track on right now.
Back to back, that truck and trap, back to back for my nigga, unload the strap. Chips back, then a nigga might dish it back. Take it out, all you need to be carbon crap. All you need to be carbon crap. These niggas be sounding rap. These niggas be sounding rap. Give us a nigga, unload the strap. Nah. Shit. Cause you know it's been a long time coming. Niggas never wanna see me fly.
Hope you got enjoyed that track. That's actually a track from John West, his intro. So
your socials, you know, Snapchat, Insta, Facebook, all of that.
I don't do Snapchat. I'm old school like that. No, massive man. Shout out to Cass is Dead, man. It's one of my favourites too. Can't believe I didn't mention him either. This is the thing, man. I keep, you know, there's only a lot of, can't believe I didn't mention him. But, you know what? That's what makes it a bit more livelier. But anyway, social, Instagram. It's John Wesley, spelled correctly, no Z's, nothing like that. And John spoke like the formal way, spelling John, no J-O-N, kind of instead anyway. J-O-H-N-W-E-S-L-E-Y. Sorry, I'm tired. But yeah, I had a hectic night yesterday, man. I already told you about it.
I know.
I don't want to talk about it on camera.
Have you been breaking lately?
Let's just say that women are collapsing and shit. Let's just say that women are wet in the bed and shit. Wow. Yeah, it's one of them ones, man. Let's just say I'm just fucking stomach, not pussy. But anyway, let's get down to this. Instagram, like I just said, it's John Wesley. Fucking SoundCloud, it's John Wesley, and that's all I got at the minute. I got a Facebook fan page. It's basically the same. Just type in "It's John Wesley." That's all you got to type. It's John Wesley, and you find me. Thank you guys. I really appreciate this. Thanks, man.
Right, man.
And Sharif.
All of his socials will be in the description below. I'll put it out on the screen as well as he's talking, anyways. But it'll be in the description below. Don't forget to holler at your average Malik on Instagram as well. Also, tweet us with the hashtag ChatChill, or you can tweet us from Twitter. You can at us at ChatChill Show. We're also on the Instagram at ChatChill. Subscribe as well, because John Wesley just says so, and he's a great guy.
Make sure you follow me.
Well, you can follow us instead.
Wow!
Salty. Don't forget also, see what the hat is saying?
You better cut that shit out.
Original Heritage right here. To holler out Original Heritage at www.heritage.com. Get your specialized hat. Also on Instagram at Original Heritage. Also Twitter.
Sometimes
OG Heritage. Do follow me. Do grab your hat. It is £20. Also, when you do get it right, send us a picture or a tweet or anything, or even just DM him and just say, yo, I'm gonna have this little chat chill show. Feel me? I want to hear that. I want to let him know that I hooked him out with a couple paychecks. You feel me? So how that your boy. See you in a bit. Hope you enjoyed the show. And then John West did you man it?
Obviously enjoyed it.
Come on, we all did. I was wearing a very good hat.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. See you guys in a bit. Peace.
Send nudes.
That is actually like your finger that's
Showing up your blinds, nigga, shine. It's a new day. Fulfill the